Hey there YouTube, my name's Shark, and I'm gonna be going over the map Streets of Tarkov. I have almost 7,000 hours in Escape from Tarkov, and I want to make some community guides to help you make rubles, no rotations, callouts, player spawns, and get an overall better experience for playing the game. As I'm going over map callouts, I'm gonna be showing you guys on the right side of the screen where I'm going physically in game. There'll be a red circle on the screen to signify where we are at all times. 2 lives ago, I main streets and hit 1 billion rubles on PvP Tarkov. Here's that number on the screen. Now let's get started. Welcome to Streets of Tarkov. Firstly, we're gonna start in the middle of the map. This road that I'm standing on that follows the tram wires is called Primorsky Avenue. I'm going to run to each ends of the street so you get an understanding on how far this road goes and how it splits streets into 2 sides. Now we have the left side, which includes Concordia, Lexos, the residential area, and the Cardinal apartment buildings. And then we have Cinema, Abandoned Factory, Pinewood, and the Klimov shopping mall area. So starting from Primorsky Avenue Taxi, which is a car extract, this road takes us to the Courtyard extract, which has a 50% chance of spawning with the green smoke. If the green smoke is up, then you're free to leave by running down and going to that door. If the green smoke is not up, for this instance, Courtyard is not open and you should not extract there. This street takes us all the way to the end where there's a warning of a sniper scav. It also appears that the BTR spawned here, but we will be going over the BTR in another video. Now we're gonna travel back, go to this tank right here, and head north past the BTR. And now at this intersection, we're going to take a right and head down this road. This street takes us to Damaged House, which is a PMC extract. All you have to do to get to this extract is run up this broken rubble. Now we're gonna head back to the crossroad sign. So on our left is Cinema, and on our right is the Abandoned Factory area. And this road right next to Cinema leads all the way to Sewer Mall, which is that tram broken down. I'll show you more of that later. But now we're gonna follow this road back to Primorsky Avenue. Now that we're back on Primorsky Avenue, we're gonna continue down this road. It's not recommended to travel this way because Kaban spawns here and there's a lot of PvP here. This right here is the coffee shop. This is Concordia, and this is Lexos. Beginner thing here is that even if Kaban is not up, you always want to stay to the left of this black line when running to Concordia. If you go on the right side of this line past this car right here, you will get blown up by a claymore. We do not want that to happen, so always hug to the left when you're coming down this way. And be careful, when a Kaban is up, if you attempt to pass this semi-truck, you will get blown up by an AGS, and we don't want that to happen. As we continue further down this path, we're going to run to the Streets Extract crash site, which instead of following this path, you're going to deviate a little bit to the right and follow this path all the way to the broken down helicopter. Now go behind that helicopter and you will be extracting through crash site. I'm going to head back to Primorsky Avenue and go to the main intersection of the map. These apartment buildings are all known as Concordia, and there's construction site over there. Same thing about running back. There's a sign that says mines. You always want to be on this right side of this black line right here, or else you're gonna get blown up by a landmine. We do not want that. Now that we're back in the middle on Primorski Avenue, we're gonna review that this is the cinema area. This is the abandoned factory area. That's car extract, courtyard extract, damaged house extract, and crash site extract. Next, we're gonna move to the residential area. Now that we're in the middle intersection of the map, we're gonna head down all the way to the end of Czechiana Street to show you the POIs in the buildings around. To our left is Lexos. This is the north side of Lexos. To our right is the Czech building. There's high valuable items in this apartment building. To our left is Sparja. To our right goes further down the residential area. To my left is construction. And at construction there is the collapsed crane extract, where you get right here and you will start extracting from crane. Now I'm going to head back to the intersection and head towards Sewer River. We will be going over this pathway as well. Now that we're back in the center, this is the residential, this is Lexos, construction, and Concordia. Cinema is back there, abandoned factories to our right, and Pinewood is also on the right. Now we're gonna head towards in between Pinewood and abandoned along Nikita Street. We're gonna see another PMC extract called Sewer River. And in order to extract through Sewer River, you go all the way down through this sewer. And your extract is right there. Now before I move on to the more northern part, I am going to go down this way. So you get our bearings right. Now that we are at sewer, MVD is right here. Callouts spawns here. Pinewood is that way. Residential is this way. Abandoned factory is here. And cinema is that way. So along this street, we will make a full circle back to our initial destination. Now we're gonna head towards the northern part of Primorski Avenue, so we can see Pinewood on our right, Klimov, Residential, and Cardinal Apartments.
I want to keep it authentic, original, all over the place, so people can learn, keep their mind free. It was almost like I don't know.
It's easy to remember this area because of the large car fire and tram fire in the middle. Please don't get close to it, you will die.
I gotta take it in.
So on our right is Pinewood, on our left is Klimov Mall. Callouts spawns here. Right here is the Cardinal Apartments, and to our left is the residential. So right before we head down Klimov Street and I show you the flag extract and the co-op extract, I'm going to head to Stylo Bait Building extract, which is in the Beluga restaurant. You just want to head all the way to the top, and this is the extract. Now we're gonna run down and go to Klimov Extract. So we're gonna take Klimov down towards the Flare Extract and to see the Co-op Extract right here. Now, in order to extract from this extract, you need to bring a green flare, either a handheld one such as this one, or a flare gun with a green flare loaded. And when you move into the signal flare area, it will let you know. You aim up, and you shoot it into the air, such like that. You need the signal to go and extract through Klimov. If you do it wrong, the sniper scav will shoot you and kill you. The co-op extract is in Pinewood. And you have to walk through Pinewood, go through this doorway, and head downstairs. This is if you find a friendly player scav or bait AI scavs to come investigate the noise. We're gonna head back onto Klimov and head all the way down towards Expo now. I will note that you should not be traversing this area like I am doing. There are underground spots that will give you much more cover and ensure your safety when crossing this area. To our left is residential, to our right is the Cardinal Apartments. That takes us all the way back to Collapsed Crane. To our right is the Expo Center, Exfil. And to our left is the museum and other residential areas such as School, Check 13, and a few other buildings. Now that we've gone over all of the points of interest, I'm gonna head back down towards Collapsed Crane on our last street. This street has a large archway and takes us through residential and splits residential into two subsections, where most notably Post Office is on our left and School is on our right. Now, if we look to our left, we are in the residential area, and here's a park. Post Office is that building, Tar Bank is that building, Check is this building. This building right here is IT department, this one is school, and Check 13 Mysterious Marked Room is back through this building. We'll meet back at Collapsed Crane, it's right here, which is construction. And now we're gonna head back down Chixiania Street, and we'll meet back right where we started in the beginning. Now I hope that this map guide and map layout tour of Streets of Tarkov really helps you in your next raids. Drop a like, subscribe for more Tarkov tips, and let me know in the comments what map you'd like to see next, and I will see you in the next raid.